What is up, folks? It's your boy BJT coming at y'all with another video today. In today's video, we'll be talking about HBO's Euphoria, Season 1, Episode 8, Season Finale. So, let's get it. Okay, so Episode 8 was a really good one. It was a really good one. It was just so much stuff leading up to Episode 8 of Euphoria, which was the season finale. And it was just a lot. But I feel like a lot of people kind of expected this episode to go a certain way, but it didn't go a certain way. So it was a lot of surprises and whatnot. But nonetheless, it was a really good episode for sure. And just looking at all the episodes before, the start of the season and as it goes along and how it is in the final episode, it's really cool just to see how everybody's characters developed and their storylines and everything else and how that went. So I thought that was really cool for sure. But episode 8 was a good one. Like I said, let's talk about Rue and Jules. So Rue and Jules, they were talking about their relationship, basically how Jules is in love with someone else, but Jules is also in love with Rue, and they're just dealing with that. And then towards the end of the episode, Rue is just like, let's just go run away, or like something like that. And it was a bad idea, but Jules was like, okay. But Rue was just having second thoughts and was just like, you know what, this isn't it. This isn't a good idea. And Jules is like, it was your idea. And she was like, I know, but this isn't it. But so they were gonna get on like a train or something and just go. But Rue didn't want to go, and Rue just let Jules go like that. And I was just like, wow, she actually didn't go along with it and, run away with her and just stuff like that. So it's just crazy. It's really crazy, but yeah, so that was really wild. Fez, I feel like Fez is a really underrated character. Fez is a really underrated character. I think he's really cool, a real nice person who, looks out for his friends and stuff like that, especially Rue, considering that that's like his best friend. So that was that. But Fez, he's been going through a lot, and Fez actually threatened Nate and was just like, hey, if you keep bothering, Rue and her friends and stuff like that, he said he's gonna kill Nate, kill Nate. So, and he said it with a straight face too. So, I mean, that was just kind of crazy, but I don't know. So, Fez is just out there. Fez is wild, but he's a real chill dude too. But so all that was going on, and then Nate is just, I can't with Nate. Nate is just horrible. But with this episode, you kind of see, well, you see it again where all his like I guess tendencies and how he acts and all that stuff kind of where it comes from, which is his dad and all his dad's mistakes, and his dad is kind of putting those on Nate, and Nate is kind of doing some of those same things in a way, but just making mistakes. But it's kind of because of his dad and what his dad has done. So, just going forth from there, that's kind of how it is. But there was one scene where Nate and his dad pretty much got in a fight, and Nate is just having some kind of panic attack, and he's just screaming and kicking and screaming on the floor and stuff like that. And it's just like crazy. And then Maddie and Nate's relationship is just horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. It was one scene in the episode where they're at the dance and Nate is with another girl and Maddie's just chilling. And then Maddie gets jealous, gets up and asks like some random dude, like, do you know how to dance? And he's like, yeah. And they start dancing. And the cool thing I like about that scene is they're playing that song Mi Gente, which I really like that song. That's a really good song. So, I was like, okay, I was vibing to it, as usual when watching Euphoria, because the music in the show is, always really good. So yeah, I thought that was cool. But Cassie got an abortion, so that was kind of like wow, but that was a big deal that was going on with her. And then I think Lexi is just having conflicting thoughts about her sexuality and stuff like that. And then Kat makes up with I think his name was Tyler, makes up with that boy that she liked, and they're cool now, so that's good. And that's just that. But really, I don't know. The episode is just, I wouldn't say up and down, but it's kind of like all over the place, but not really at the same time. But it's just crazy. This is really really crazy, but yeah, but this man Nate, I can't with Nate, and just all of this messed up stuff. Maddie took the tapes from Nate's dad's little desk drawer, took those, and then she watched those. So, you know, she was really getting on to Nate about how he's so abusive and how she hates him and how he makes her feel bad and just all the other stuff. And but yeah, they're still dancing together at the dance. So you know, it's so weird their relationship, but you know, it's like that sometimes, I guess. So yeah, but that was really that. You know, the episode just really takes place at the dance, and then it deals with with Fez just going out and dealing with Fez things, and Rue and Jules their relationship. Now Jules is in love with someone else, not just Rue, and it's just like crazy. But also, a cool thing is at the end of the episode, they said that Rue was doing like a line of cocaine, but I'm thinking that really wasn't a part of the episode. That people were saying like, "Oh, Rue relapsed and all that other stuff," but they're saying that's not true, and that was just for like the music video that they were doing at the end of the episode, and it was a music video for a Labyrinth song with Zendaya, "All for Us," which I think is a really really good song. So, and the music video was really cool too. So I like how they kind of tied that in to the episode. So I thought that was really cool for sure. So it's a really nice song. So yeah, but that's that. I give this episode. I give it a 9. I give it a 9 out of 10, definitely 9 out of 10. But it was really cool. But they got renewed for season 2 as well. Before season 1 was even over with, they were on like episode 5 or 6, and they were like, "Oh yeah," I think it was episode 5 or 6, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we got renewed for season 2 as well." So I thought that was really cool. So yeah, but it was cool. It was cool for sure. So I really like the show Euphoria, and I think it's gonna do really really well in the future. And I think it's great just how relatable it is and how how it ties into just real life and real life problems and stuff that people go through. So I thought that's cool for sure. But yeah, but that's that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. When you subscribe, click that notification bell. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at BJT_era. Links will be in the description box. And that's that. I hope you guys have a good one. Peace out.